What's up guys, welcome to Tech Predator. The iPad Pro 12.9 inch is the best tablet on the planet, and the latest update from Apple makes sure this device is firmly in that top spot. The 2022 refresh adds the firm's mighty M2 processor, which makes this device as powerful as a MacBook, plus there's an upgrade to the Apple Pencil stylus, which brings a hover mode to this digital stylus. That means you can see exactly where and when the nib is going to interact with the screen before physically touching it. Along with those new improvements, the iPad Pro still has its stunning 12.9-inch Retina XDR mini LED screen with speedy ProMotion technology, ear-pleasing stereo sound speakers and fast 5G for when you are not near a broadband connection. The cameras are excellent with a rear snapper featuring the clever LiDAR sensor and the front-facing selfie lens, getting center stage technology that keeps you in the frame as you move around the room during FaceTime calls. There's also the brilliant Magic Keyboard that transforms the tablet into a laptop, and it ships with the very latest iPad OS 16 software pre-installed. It's incredibly hard to fault the latest iPad Pro, but there are some minor niggles, including that front-facing FaceTime camera, which remains stuck on the short edge of the tablet. That means video calls in landscape mode can be a bit awkward as it appears you're constantly looking to the side rather than straight at the recipient. Then there's the design. Don't get us wrong, the new Pro still looks stunning, but Apple hasn't refreshed things in over 4 years, and maybe it's time for a new look. Finally, this device isn't cheap. Opt for the model with 2 TB of storage, add the keyboard case and an Apple Pencil, and you'll be looking at a bill of over £3,000. Ouch. If you want and need the ultimate tablet, this is it. Nothing comes even close to matching the incredible iPad Pro. Apple has squeezed its hugely impressive M2 processor inside its flagship tablet, which is capable of delivering a 15% boost to the CPU performance and 35% faster graphics. Considering last year's M1-powered iPad Pro was already ludicrously fast, this upgrade takes things to a whole new level. That M2 chip is the same brain that powers Apple's latest Pro laptops, and we guarantee that nothing you throw at this device will worry it. 4K video editing, high-resolution photo retouching and graphics-hungry gaming are all performed with effortless ease, and the Pro is a total joy to use. Packing the M2 chip inside a tablet does seem a tiny bit excessive, but we don't think anyone who buys this device will moan about having too much power. Along with that update under the shell, there's also a nice change to the 12.9-inch XDR Retina display and Apple Pencil stylus, thanks to something called hover mode. This basically shows you exactly where your pencil is without actually touching the panel. It's a nice addition as you can now write, sketch, and illustrate with greater precision. There's even the ability to preview your mark before you make it, and, for budding artists, there's a way to see how watercolors mix before starting to put paint to paper. We also love now being able to instantly change the brush size via simple pinches on the screen when the nib is nearby. That blisteringly quick M2 chip and Apple Pencil update are the biggest upgrades to the iPad Pro. Everything stays pretty much the same. Although it's slightly disappointing that the design hasn't changed and there are no other shiny new features such as MagSafe charging or additional USB Type-C ports, it's really hard to find fault with the latest iPad Pro. The 12.9-inch mini LED display is truly fabulous, with colors popping from the Retina XDR panel and blacks looking rich and sumptuous. These Pro models are also the only tablets in Apple's lineup that feature fast ProMotion technology, and once you've used this stutter-free 120Hz screen, you will never go back with every stroke feeling silky smooth. Pop on a movie and it's not just the display that sings with the 4 stereo speakers, pumping out some serious sound and epic amounts of bass. It's quite incredible that Apple has managed to get such rich sound from such a thin device. If you're heading out for the day or traveling on a long-haul flight, then you can expect the Pro to last the distance with our early tests showing a decent level of battery life. Also, unlike the latest iPhones, Apple still ships a charger in the box, and, if you own a MacBook, you can also use the more powerful plug to refill the iPad's battery at faster speeds. Other extras worth a mention include 5G mobile data compatibility for those buying the cellular model, and the iPad Pro is fully compliant with Wi-Fi 6E technology, which offers better downloads at home. The rear camera takes decent enough snaps, and the front-facing snapper still gets the brilliant center stage function, which uses AI to intelligently pan and zoom to keep people in the frame during video calls. It is a shame this camera hasn't been moved to the long edge of the tablet, as chatting when the iPad is in landscape mode remains slightly awkward. For anyone wanting a laptop-style experience, the iPad Pro's Magic Keyboard is still a great accessory. However, the entry-level iPad now gets a keyboard with full-function keys, and it's a shame Apple hasn't added this upgrade to the Pro's more premium case. Finally, the new Pro ships iPad OS 16 preloaded, which helps improve messaging, adds extra email features, introduces the new weather app to these tablets, and makes multitasking on the display feel more like a MacBook. Thanks to the M2 chip, owners also get full access to the new Stage Manager feature, which not only makes it easier to switch between apps, but also adds the ability to share the display on a separate monitor for a desktop-style experience. iPadOS 16 is a really nice update, but even with this software and fast M2 processor, we won't be ditching our MacBook, as the iPad still doesn't offer the same freedom and functionality as a laptop. And that leads us nicely to the price of this device, as it certainly is not cheap. The 12.9-inch with 128GB storage starts from £1,249, and that doesn't include cellular connectivity, the £139 Apple Pencil or £379 Magic Keyboard. Add the fully loaded 2TB Pro to your shopping basket and all of those shiny accessories, and you'll face a bill of £3,197. Ouch. For that money, you could buy the brilliant MacBook Pro 16-inch and still have change left in your wallet. The iPad Pro is the best tablet you can buy, and the 2022 reboot only makes what was an already brilliant device even better. The inclusion of the M2 chip makes the new Pro an absolute beast, and no matter how hard you push it, you won't be let down. The updated display also adds that clever hover mode, and there are plenty of other nice additions, such as improved messaging and Stage Manager, which come courtesy of iPadOS 16. Just like its predecessor, there are also those amazing speakers, long battery life, premium build and fast charging. Yes, it's a shame the design hasn't changed, the FaceTime camera's placement remains annoying, and it's ludicrously expensive. We'd also have loved it if Apple had added MagSafe charging, some new colors and function keys to the Magic Keyboard. But for those not bothered by the price and who want the very best tablet in town, the iPad Pro is the way to go. Hopefully this video was informative and awesome to you guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching and goodbye.